The Metropolitan Police crime data saga. The district's inspector general is now looking into how MPD reports crime data as the interim chief pokes holes at claims those numbers are being manipulated.
All of this as the council seeks answers on the level of interagency coordination during the federal law enforcement surge. Well, Rebecca Turco has more from the Wilson building.
DC's Inspector General is looking into how MPD collects crime data amid conflicting reports over whether the department manipulates this data to make the crime rate seem better.
We have a very robust process here in DC around collecting data around crimes. There are a lot of eyeballs and levers of review that go into all of that.
Councilmember Brooke Pinto, who chairs the Judiciary and Public Safety Committee, says even though she trusts MPD's classifications,
I do think it's important for the public to have insight into all of those layers of review, and I am worried that this was a missed opportunity for MPD to provide that explanation.
The missed opportunity, she says, is this letter the interim chief sent over the weekend, responding to the council's request for particulars on crime data and on the extent of coordination with federal law enforcement since the federal surge began.
The response that we got was wholly inadequate.
Interim Chief Jeffrey Carroll doesn't explain in the letter how the crime data is tracked. He argues the House Oversight Committee report done by Republican staff cherry picks quotes from two commanders interviewed to, quote, give a biased impression, while the report from committee Democrats using the same interview transcripts states police commanders were not directed to manipulate crime data. Carroll also states MPD is not working with ICE, but clarifies that many agencies the department is working with during the federal surge now have the authority to conduct immigration enforcement. Last week, he spoke about the positives of working with agencies that are less familiar with urban policing.
I think having the relationship and having the federal authorities working with the officers does help to mitigate some of the challenges that we have with that.
His letter doesn't include the requested weekly breakdowns of joint patrols since mid-August and the types of arrests made by each agency.
All of this information is very granularly tracked. And so it's very important that we have access to it and that we have some daylight into some of the trends that we're seeing.
Pinto says she's sending a letter to police to request those numbers again. From the Wilson building, Rebecca Turco, 7 News.